Alright, going to work on the old Briggs again today, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and prime and paint the tank and bracket down here, and maybe get the check valve done, and maybe get a mounting board for it, a muffler, and maybe, yeah, let's try and maybe get this thing done, and try and start it today. So, alright, let me clean this up and we'll take it out and paint it, and then while it's painting, or while it's drying, we can work on a check valve. Alright, it's another day here, so the paint's dry on the tank and on this little thing here, this little bracket, so let's put it on and put it on for keeps. Okay, that should be good enough. The tank came out real nice, huh? Whoops. Lost that one. Guess I could have shut you guys off and then done this, huh? It's alright, we're in this together, right? I'll put these on upside down. There we go, we got it. We got it now. We don't have to get goofy with these, just snug them up. Alright, that's good. Put the cap on. Keep birds out of there. Alright, let's move this off the table and work on a check valve. Alright, first we'll clean this. I think this is brass. Yeah, this is brass. Or is it? Yeah, it's brass. It's a trick to getting a good solder joint. It'll be clean. Alright, I'm going to take this over to the vise and we'll heat this up and see if we can pull this out. Alright, I'll meet you over there. is a tough one, boys. Let me get a better pair of pliers. Alright, that was pretty tough. I thought that was soldered in there, but the solder was only sealing it. It's actually almost like a press fit, and I almost had it out and then twisted it off. So what I had to do is drill it out. I centered it and drilled it, and you could see it just barely came through, but it got so thin that it pulled itself out. So we're okay now. So what I'm going to do is I'm not even going to flux this or anything like that, because like I say, the solder is just to seal it apparently and then hold it in from the top. So I'm just going to hit this in, and then we'll cut it to size. Okay, that's in there pretty good. That's crazy how tight that is. Alright, let's put some solder on here. Alright, we're going to flux it up here. Alright. Give us a try. I know all you plumbers out there are rolling over, laughing, but that's what we got to do here. Alright, I'll say that'll do the trick. I'll take it over to the wire wheel, clean up a little bit. Alright, yeah, that came out pretty good, right? We never claimed to be a plumber or a pipe fitter, but we do what we can. Alright, I'll stick it in here. There is a gasket on here, a thick hard cardboard. It must be gas resistant. Alright, remember I said you don't have to crank up on this that bad? That's plenty good right there. Alright, and wow, pretty close there. You know, you want to try and make like a little S to go in there, you know, to hold some fuel, you know, like a P-trap. Alright, let me get some gas line, and we'll make a gas line there. Alright, yeah, I got some copper line here. It's not brass, but copper will work just fine. And like I say, you're supposed to have like a little S come down, up, and down. But I don't think I have enough room here. I got, we're 1 3/8 away from each other, and only an inch. Actually, only have an inch. Can you see that? This ruler's 3/4. So there's only an inch between it. So I think what I'm going to do, you could probably just put a line from here to here, and you'd be fine because you're so close to the suction tube and the tank. But I think I'm going to come down and actually make a loop, and then come down like that. You know, that'll give you a little flex for vibration and everything else. So, all right, that's what we'll do. I'm going to go have some lunch, and I'll be back in about 15-20 minutes. All right, yeah, we're just about done here. I decided to go with the S. I was able to make the S, and it looks pretty good. So that fuel line is hooked up, and now we just have to put an exhaust pipe on there. Well, you guys weren't looking. I filled it with oil. So what we're going to do is put this on a 45, so nobody kicks it. All right. Put more right there, and then put one of these on. If everybody knows a source for these old type looking mufflers, this one here's a real one. But all the ones I've seen like on eBay and stuff, you know, people are asking crazy prices like $40, you know, for a remanufactured, and you know, a regular hot dog muffler is only 99 cents. And this one here looks like it's Christ, 10 times easier to make. It's only two sides put together with a thread and a baffle plate in the middle. But since it's antique, see, now that's in the way. That's going to hit my thing there, so we're going to have to turn that a little bit. Maybe put it on 45 or a 90. All right. Maybe I'll come up with a better situation. Also has a lock nut on the back here. We got to lock it in place. Lock her in place. All right. All right. So there we go. Let me turn it around here. Tell me what you guys think. I got my finger stuck in there. All right. Maybe we'll bolt down to the table and take it outside and let her rip. Alright. Alright, it's just about ready to start now, but I wanted to mount it on a piece of wood, you know, like a piece of 2x8, you know, like maybe 15 inches long so you can step on it, but I didn't have one. But all it took was a phone call, and guess who got me one?
How you doing?
My buddy Mike.
That's right, we got a selection here.
He did. He brought me over, he says, which one you want? So just by looking at them, either one of these would be fine. Like I say, I don't even think I'm going to finish them. I'm just going to mount it on there and maybe unload it. Yeah, I'll sand it and then let because the next guy, whoever buys is going to want to make their own stand or whatever. So no sense in wasting time on that. But since you're here, you want to do me the honors and start this for me first time?
I'd be happy to oblige. That sounds like a good job.
It does. I would enjoy that. All right, so. Let's clamp it down to that table, and I don't think it's raining, so maybe we can take it outside.
Right.
All right. We'll see you guys in a couple minutes. All right. I think our buddy Mikey. You almost ready, buddy?
Yeah, I'm ready. Hey, is there any gas in it? You put gas in it?
Right there, right here, buddy.
You put oil in it, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, a lot of oil. Put some of this in there.
All right.
How much should I put in there?
Just enough to...
There's only a little bit in the can.
I know. Yeah, I got to get some in case it snows.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
All right. Just enough to get it started.
Yeah, there's about a half inch in there now. Paint job's looking nice.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, you're empty now.
All right. There's a cold muffler and everything. Never been started. Mike's known for his first starts on a kick.
Wonders, huh?
One kick wonders, yeah.
All right. Where you got the needle valve set, half turnout?
I didn't.
Okay. Well,
Matter of fact, you need a screwdriver?
No, we can do these by hand. That's the nice thing.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna set it at a little over a half. And
You know, put a lot of ass behind it, Mike, because these look how far you go down before you hit the teeth. So you only have less than 6 inches of throw.
That's like what, a revolution and a half, pretty much.
Probably not even that.
Okay. All right, let's see.
But
choke.
They're pretty dependable, and so are you.
You said the choke is the opposite on these.
Right.
Okay. All right, let's give it a go.
All right. Oh man!
Did that sound like it was going?
Sound like you wanted to go. I guess you had to prime it. Had to get some fuel up. We'll call that a prime.
Yeah, that was the priming run.
So I'm gonna say that was the first kick because there was no fuel in the gas line. We'll get around this side here. Get around this side here. We can see all the action.
I just trying to adjust the needle valve.
That's a good run little engine.
Seems pretty happy to me.
It does.
You're not smoking.
Nah. You got a screwdriver? Turn the idle down a little bit. I like when these old ones just chug and putt along.
It's not hard to get to that screw.
Can't do it? I don't know about it.
And plus, you don't have a throttle hooked up, so it's just kind of dancing there.
Right.
But if I push it to idle,
Oh yeah, listen to a chug.
let me give it a little bit more.
Yeah, boy, that's a happy engine, man. Listen to that baby just chug along.
And I can hear the valves going.
Yeah. I even hooked the governor up to it. I like it, man. I like it.
Nice engine. Nice job. Briggs and Stratton, they did a pretty good job, didn't they?
It did. It's a shame what they've become.
Yeah.
But this engine, Mike, is like 82 years old. 82 years old and it don't smoke. I didn't take the rings out, didn't take the piston out, nothing.
Oh no?
Nah. Alright, so I'd call that a success. What do you say, Mike?
I think it's a good success. Happy engine.
Yeah.
Alright.
Shut it down, buddy. Look at
It just runs so nice.
It does. That'd run like that all day if it wanted to.
Alright.
Mike just hooked the kill switch up to it.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah. That's the reason I didn't, a lot of them have that piece of
Oh, the little
metal.
tag.
Yeah, but that just looks hokey.
It does.
So,
It's like if they could build a cheaper thing, I don't think they could,
There's always a screwdriver around, and if there's not, you just turn that choke on.
That's right.
Turns it right off. Alright, well, there you go, guys. I hope you appreciate it, and if you lasted through all these videos, I appreciate that. And I appreciate you coming by, buddy, with the piece of wood.
Oh, my pleasure.
And starting it for me.
Good times.
Alright, we'll see you guys on the next one. What do you say, Mike?
Now this.
Alright, enough of this. Let me get a thumbnail. Let me get a thumbnail over here. Yeah, buddy.